Last time we were doing past exposition of great old Sharkeye and his crew. Let's continue. Avast, you lazy bilge rats! Bring another barrel of grog, and be quick about it! I must say, I'm glad you convinced my finest minstrel to play. If only my dear wife were alive, we would have danced into the small hours and forgotten all our worldly concerns. Now listen, Sharkeye. I will give you my blessing to set sail tomorrow, but only on one condition. Agnes must remain here in Buckingham. Promise me that, or I shall scupper the she-dragon, you stubborn old dog. 'Tis only now, after many years of marriage, that my beloved has finally found herself with a child. And of course, fate being what it is, it happens now, on the eve of my final battle. I do believe the Almighty may be steering your hand, old friend. And who am I to deny the will of the great Captain of the Sky? I'll do as ye ask. Take care of her, you hear? And of me little one. Oh boy. Whatever did happen to his little one? Oh, it's that right. Agnes! What are you doing up there, girl? Party's over. This accursed rain has seen to that. Which means you'd best be on your way. There's someone waiting to take you back to the castle. Sharkeye. Dear Sharkeye. This is not the end of our adventures together, my love. Once the child is born, you and I will take to the waves once again. Yahar, of course we will, me lassie. Our little one will be raised right here on the decks of the Sea Dragon. After all, 'twas the ocean that brought us together, and 'tis the ocean that bring me right back to you, me love. And before you know it... Oh, boy. Oh, shit. Until this kingdom of ours is released from the darkness which engulfed it, until peace is restored, I shall make do with my memories. Holy shit. Captain Sharkeye and the legendary Sea Dragon. A most engaging tale. Yes, this minstrel has skilled indeed, but for a moment 'twas almost as if I was seeing the scenes play out before my very eyes. Huh? What was that? Sorry, Jai, I must have nodded off there for a bit. Come on, let's go back to the inn. I need to take about 100 winks. Oh, is it over? That made my head swim. I saw Sharkeye and the king, as if it was some kind of vivid dream. I've never experienced anything quite like it. I will reveal something when the time is right. I mean, what do you mean you'll reveal something? Well, let's just say it has something to do with our main character. You'll see. Vegetarian knows, I know. But let's just say there's something more to this story than it seems to be. Our character's been special for a very long time now. And not a lot of exposition is shared. And what's weird is, yes, we have our parents back in fucking Pillager Bay, but something's telling me that they're not exactly related to us. I don't know. Where in the name of the Almighty have you been? You had me worried sick. I thought you were never coming back. I was worried you've been eaten by a monster or something. Now come on. It's nearly dawn. You need to get some rest. Where the fuck were you? I thought you were eaten by monsters, you fucking bitch. Listen, I'm sorry to wake you so early, but King Buckingham sent for you. Would you mind paying him a visit at the palace? I'll go ahead and let him know that you're on your way. Don't keep him waiting too long, will you? Let's go. What the fuck was that dream? Like, the minstrel played something for us, obviously, but... We can go in now. The armor seller didn't feel like coming to work today. Can't really blame him after what happened last night. Poor fellow. I don't need this. Obviously don't need that. What do you have? Do not get it. I'm not getting it right now. Like, dude, why the fuck are you not getting it? Well, you'll see in a few minutes. You'll understand why I'm not getting it yet. So I'm not gonna get it yet. Like, what do you fucking mean? Well, if you don't play the casino and you don't do the special shit, I'm about to get the second best sword in the game. And the only sword you would know if you're not like Vegister and me, who know how to get the best sword in the game. Regardless. Our honored guests. Thank you for coming. And my apologies for summoning you quite so early. I have been reliably informed that you witnessed all that occurred last night. In which case, you will now full well the scale of the tragedy my kingdom is facing. However, all is not yet lost. One of my most trustworthy scholars believe he may have found a way out of this desperate situation. Minister, summon the scholar. Certainly, Your Majesty. One moment, if you please. According to this man's investigations, the mighty lighthouse known as the beacon may hold the key to our salvation. You see, all the children who would turn into monsters were observed scuttling off towards it. But until now, it has been impossible to enter the lighthouse and investigate further due to the all-obscuring darkness that fills it, a darkness caused by great black flame. However, our learned friend here thinks that there may be a way to penetrate the blackness and go after our beloved babes in arm. Would you be so good as to explain your method? Yes, yes, of course. As you may be well aware, a tribe of dwarves dwell here in the kingdom of Buckingham. They live in a cave far to the east of this castle. The cave receives almost no sunlight, so instead of the dwarves illuminate their homes with a substance known as glow moss, which grows there in abundance. My idea is to cover the feet of a child who has been transformed into a monster with glow moss. Doing so should enable us to follow them through the darkness. If my theory is correct, once the moss has been applied, it should be a matter of following the glowing footsteps into the beacon and wherever they may lead after that. If we do not wish any more of our little ones to suffer, we must act quickly. Once a child has become a beast, they tend to return to the Buckingham for only a first few nights. After this point, they presumably lose all sense of humanity and will never see them again. We must acquire some glow moss and apply it to the monster's feet before that can happen. Ahem. My apologies. I'm sure it's a rather lot to take in. Would you like to run that through? No, I get it. Go to the dwarves, get the glow moss, put on the kids' feet, let them leave, and they will be our bait into taking us to the monster. I understand. Then I believe my work here is done, Your Majesty. So, to summarize our friend's rather long-winded explanation, we need some glow moss. In less complicated times, this would be a simple matter of sending an official request from myself to the leader of the dwarves, otherwise known as the foreman. Alas, there are anything but simple times. The current foreman is no great admirer of mine, and I fear an appeal from myself or any of my subjects would fall on deaf ears, which is where you come in. You seem trustworthy and capable, and most importantly of all, you are strangers in this land. Would you be so good as to go into the den of dwarves and fetch some glow moss? It's for the sake of all Buckingham, you understand? Besides, I have no inkling that this may be why the Almighty guides you here. Cross the mountains north of here, then make your way briefly south, and you should happen upon their cave. I wish you the very best of luck. Buckingham is counting on you. Thought I fucking heard something. Oh well. Next time, guys, we're setting our trails to the fucking dwarves' den. Later.